All righty, episode 4, Roanoke Live.
Number 4, baby.
I think we talked about this last time. We might be addicted to dressing up. It's official.
Yeah, it is. I mean, these hats, I think these hats are probably my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Barbie and Ken was pretty good.
Yeah.
But these hats, I mean, look at the little legs. I don't know if I can find mine. There we go.
Yeah, you should have seen us trying to do this with the headphones. It was a sight to behold.
It still is for me. But anyways, so I don't know if any of you guys remember, but Rob and I made a bet about the football predictions that we made.
Yeah,
I believe it was episode 2. So I'm actually going to make good on my bet since I lost. So I have a little something for Rob.
No way.
It's more of a snack, not necessarily lunch or dinner.
This is live reaction. I had no idea this was happening.
So here is your lunch or dinner. So it is gummy. Yes.
Wow.
As you can see, show to the camera, it is gummy sushi.
Oh, this is awesome. I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this at?
I actually got it on Amazon. So, yeah, I thought it was really interesting. Instead of getting you real food, I was like, I'm going to get you some gummy food. So
you might have to abandon the headphones.
Yeah, no, I'm failing miserably with the headphones. I feel weird without them on, but they keep going off. So we'll see what happens. The rest, stay tuned to see if the headphones make it to the end of the episode.
This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I respect anybody that pays their bets.
Yeah, I did. I don't know. That's not real food. So,
no, this is perfect.
But it's the best I could do, you know.
This is awesome.
Thank you. On that gummy budget, you know what I'm saying? But
well, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Episode 4. It's hard to believe we've already done 3 of these bad boys on to the 4th one. As you can see, it's our November podcast, so we're excited for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. I think it's underrated. We'll go fully into it, but it's one of my favorites for sure.
Mine too. This is a good little chunk of holidays we have right here. We have candy, which I love at Halloween. And then we have all the great food for Thanksgiving.
Right.
And then, of course, Christmas. So, yeah, how are you feeling about this cold weather we have outside? This is insane.
I know. So we're recording this time traveling November 1st. This comes out on November 3rd. But the weekend was a tease. I mean, because it was absolutely gorgeous, and now it's just absolutely freezing. But I'm okay with it. I like the cold weather. Let's bring on the layers. Good. Let's go for it. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm actually somewhere. I miss my 70-degree weather. I feel like it just broke through like the Kool-Aid man through the wall. It just kind of busted the wall open and walk outside. I feel like I'm getting blown away. But I don't hate the cold weather though. I like everything that comes with the cold weather. So
would you rather be really hot or really cold?
Oof, tough question. It depends. Am I going to die? Because my answer may be different.
That's such a good point. I mean, that's exactly my line of thinking. Because being too cold can kill you.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, so could being like if you're too hot, depending on like what situation you're in.
That's true too. Okay, let's just go comfort. Let's just go.
Okay, for comfort, I'd rather be too cold. I mean, obviously, I feel like being too hot, there's nothing you can do.
Right.
But if you're cold, you can like put on more layers.
Right. There's only so many layers you could take off and then not get arrested.
Yes, that's true. You can't really take off your skin either if you're that hot. Yeah. So you kind of make it down to that point and you're just like, it is what it is.
Right,
you know?
Right. So, I'm with you. All right. So we're officially a cold podcast.
Yes, we are. So no pumpkin spice and cold weather.
Keep track at home.
All right. Yeah, that's in the 2 column there. But yeah, so speaking about Thanksgiving, we actually have what I call the Thanksgiving Food Smackdown.
Oh, yeah.
So we have some different like courses here that you would have during Thanksgiving. And I'm going to ask Rob to pick his number 1. I will list the options and he has to pick one. He cannot pick more than one. It has to be like life or death. If this was your Thanksgiving, this is what you have to pick. So we are going to start with something easy. Well, what I would say is easy.
Is it easy? Are any of these easy?
Yeah, that's true. It might be tough because I feel like, especially with the sides, you want to have more than one.
Right.
But you have to pick one.
Okay.
So for drinks, we have beer, wine, water, hot cider, or liquor. You can only pick one. You can't have anything else the whole dinner.
Okay. The whole dinner?
Yeah, you can only have one of these.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So first thing that comes to mind is beer. But beer is not a good choice during Thanksgiving.
No, it's
because
not.
It's taking up a lot of room, and which leaves less room for the food and drinking more beer.
That's true.
So on a normal day, I pick beer, but Thanksgiving, you got to throw beer out the window. I think that one's gone right away.
All right.
water, I mean, you kind of need that. So
Yeah.
you're putting me in a tough spot by throwing water on there. So we're going to keep that going. I think I'm going, oh, geez, this is a tough one. I think I'm going wine.
Okay,
wine.
wine.
Okay, so I think it's a happy medium between beer and liquor, and it's not going to fill you up.
Okay, good point. So red or white, though?
At dinner, red. Before dinner, white.
Okay, I like it. So we have wine as the winner for the drinks.
All right.
So on to probably my favorite part of Thanksgiving, but also the hardest to narrow down to one.
Yes.
So we have side dishes next. So mac and cheese, green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes, or corn. You can only pick one.
Oh my goodness.
And again, this is so hard.
It is so hard. I love how you said sides are the best, because to me, sides better than the turkey.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I will go back for seconds, probably like with sides.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I love turkey or ham, but I don't know. You got to go for the sides.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going mashed potatoes. This
Okay.
one's actually kind of easy for me.
Ooh, I feel like that's kind of a hot take, at least for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
love mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
They're just the absolute best.
They are.
It is. I do like a little volcano, and I put some little corn on top of the mashed potatoes.
Oh,
but since
there
I
you
can't
go.
have the corn,
Okay.
I'm still going mashed potatoes. This is your favorite, so I got to hear your opinion.
Yeah, so I would have to say mac and cheese. That's one of
Okay.
my favorite foods of all time, and I just feel like for Thanksgiving, like that's like where you get the best mac and cheese
Yeah.
of the whole year is like at Thanksgiving.
You doing like Ritz crackers on top, or what kind of thing?
No,
mac
so
and cheese you going with?
It's actually funny. My family's Italian, so they get really
Okay.
into the mac and cheese. It's like a different version of pasta for them.
Yeah.
So we actually have 3 different types of mac and cheese sometimes at dinner.
Sweet.
So my aunt always makes the
Dang.
best though, but don't tell my dad. But Dad, if you're listening, I'm really sorry.
I was gonna say he's definitely listening.
Yeah, he probably is listening. But yeah, mac and cheese. I gotta go mac and cheese. Like no contest for me.
Oh, okay, so we both had our favorite category, and we both had an easy winner. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, what's
So
the next one?
The next one is going to be bread. So I know typically with that you only have like one type of bread probably that comes to mind, but I have dinner rolls, cornbread, or French baguette, which is actually what we do at my dinner.
Oh, I
So-
love that.
Yeah.
I love the Italian flavor on. It reminds me of going with my grandma's. We used to do like meatballs. And
Yes.
stuff like
Oh my
that.
gosh, meatballs, delicious.
Cornbread, another easy one for me. Cornbread is just, it's the best.
Yeah.
There's dinner rolls though. If you get the ones where you have to let them rise a little bit in the yeast, those are delicious.
Yes.
You eat them warm, but cornbread, cream of the crop.
All right, I like it. Yeah, like you were saying about the dinner rolls, the ones that are like the size of your fist or bigger, those
yeah.
are so good. Like fresh out of the oven, the best. But all right, so we have the main event, as most people would say. So the main dish, we have turkey, ham, chicken, or prime rib.
I love prime rib. Do you have
Me
prime
too.
rib?
Yeah, so
Man, I want to invite to your house.
yes, yeah. Well,
This sounds awesome.
Yeah, there's actually 12 to 15 of us, so we all kind of throw in. And now that me and my cousins are older, well, actually, if there's 10 of us, that probably makes closer to 20 now. But we each bring either a side dish, a main dish, or a dessert. So me and my family, we try to do
What
the
do you
prime
bring?
rib. So my dad does a prime rib or the mac and cheese, which he hasn't been doing as much lately. Hopefully,
Yeah, 'cause
he
you
did-
just said
yeah,
it
I know. I
was
was
bad.
gonna say hopefully it wasn't bad. It wasn't the best. Meaning it was still
Wasn't the
good.
best. That's the nicest way to
I'm
say
digging
that.
myself a hole. I'm digging myself a hole. I'm gonna stop talking about it. But no, so my dad's been doing the prime rib. I actually bring a dessert and I do pumpkin pie like made
Oh,
from scratch.
snap.
We'll get to that later. But
Okay, that's a nice little teaser.
yeah. But
I'm going some main dishes. Okay, so I would say that I probably like this one the least, but I'm still gonna pick it because you can't have Thanksgiving without Mr. Gobble Gobble.
yeah, you gotta have.
You gotta have turkey. I mean, like,
Yeah.
turkey's okay. I like sliced turkey better, but yeah, it's gotta have turkey on Thanksgiving.
I agree.
You got to.
Yeah, I think it'd be weird. Like as much as I love prime rib too. I think having prime rib that would just be like a really nice dinner out.
Right,
It wouldn't
it's
be
a
like
Sunday dinner,
Thanksgiving.
right?
Yeah. So I agree with that choice. So next on the docket we have stuffing. So
Okay.
I know there's not really like too many different types of stuffing, but I found like 3 that are pretty common. So cranberry stuffing, sage stuffing, or cornbread stuffing.
All right, not to put you on the spot, but what is sage stuffing?
So there's a spice called sage sage. And it's
Okay.
just pretty much
Ringing
like,
bells now.
yeah, it's pretty much just like the regular like stuffing, but it just has a lot of like sage added to it. It's pretty good. I actually really like it. Yeah, I would say that.
So you've had it before?
Yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite out of the three, to be
Really?
honest. Yeah, I know that's kind of. I'm making my Thanksgiving sound really like weird, but
No,
we
it sounds awesome.
Yeah, we just do some like different types, but yeah, sage stuffing. My cousin actually makes it, and it's really really good.
I'm going cornbread stuffing. Back to my easy win on bread. I'm a sucker for cornbread. It's the best in the world.
Yes.
I love it.
Pretty delicious. So we have sauce next. So we have
okay.
Yes, white gravy, brown gravy, or cranberry sauce, and you can only have one because I know there's two on here that are pretty complimentary of each other.
Brown
but you can only
gravy.
have- you said no question. Brown gravy.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
What, do you think there's another option? I mean, cranberry's pretty good.
Yeah, cranberry sauce. I've never been like a big cranberry sauce fan,
No.
but like I do like some white gravy.
Do you?
Yeah, but it kind of depends. Like I like to have white and brown gravy for my turkey. Just like mix it up. Just kind of have two different tastes.
Yeah.
But,
I know you guys are making the red sauce at home, but are you making
Yeah.
the gravy there?
Yeah, my
By scratch?
Yeah, my grandmother actually, she makes the gravies by scratch, so they're pretty good. They don't live around here, but like it's an hour away, so like it's worth the drive though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is so worth
For
the
some
drive.
homemade gravy
yeah, for
and
sure.
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so
count me
delicious.
in.
So probably other than main or side dishes, my favorite category is dessert. So we have
Speaking my language.
Yes, pumpkin pie, cheesecake, pecan pie, cherry pie, or apple pie.
Oh my goodness. All right, so this one's a hard one. First of all, I'm gonna narrow it down real quick. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Okay, I love them all, but I'm gonna narrow them down to cheesecake and apple pie.
Okay.
Okay, so now I gotta have one caveat. Is it apple pie with ice cream, or is it apple pie by itself?
You know what? I'll let you have the ice cream. I feel like that's gonna make your choice. Though.
All right, then we're going with that. I
apple.
love cheesecake. Cheesecake's probably my favorite, but like a hot apple pie with a scoop of a la mode ice cream on top.
Perfect.
I don't think you
Absolutely
can beat it.
I agree with that. I say apple or cherry for sure. That's such a hard choice. I love cherry pie with ice cream too.
Do you?
So yeah, those are two good ones. But man, I think I'd have to say pumpkin pie, and it's not just because I make it, but just like that's the one thing that I have to have on Thanksgiving that I'm like.
Well, that's probably why you make it.
Yeah.
Because you love it so
Yeah.
much. You're like, I got to make sure this makes it
Yes.
for dinner.
Which is funny because I don't like pumpkin spice stuff, but I love pumpkin pie, which I think I mentioned that last time we talked.
No, that's interesting because a little secret, I've never had pumpkin pie because I didn't think I'd like it.
Oh my
because
gosh,
of the
we're gonna have to
pumpkins.
bring you some leftovers.
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you a piece of pumpkin
Do
pie.
you put whipped cream on top?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to. And even you can do ice cream, a little bit of ice cream with it if you want. That'd probably.
Yeah, I got to try it. You got to save me a slice.
I definitely do.
Okay.
I will do that.
Sweet.
So the last one, and probably like one that's pretty difficult, butter.
Yeah.
Well, it's condiments. Sorry, butter, salt, pepper, or ketchup. You can only have one.
I got the ketchup. I love ketchup, but for Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
don't
you gotta
really
throw
need
it
it.
out. Yep.
I mean, it comes down to salt and butter for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think if
that's
you're
kinda
missing either
tough.
one of those,
Yeah.
you might as well not even show up.
Yeah.
You might as well throw in the white flag and say Thanksgiving's canceled.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with butter because you don't want it to be dry.
No.
If it's bland, that it's not good. But if it's too dry, it's not even edible.
Yeah, that's true. And also another tough thing is that when you're making mac and cheese, especially, you have to have butter. I
Right.
feel like if you don't have mac and cheese and butter, like
Yeah, that's
just
true.
not gonna be good.
All right, so it's easy. We gotta go butter.
That's a good one. Well, so just to go over our winners.
Okay, let's hear a recap.
So just for the recap, we have wine as the winner for the drinks. We have mashed potatoes as the winner for the side dishes. We have cornbread for the winner for the bread. We have turkey for main dishes. We have cornbread stuffing for stuffing. We have brown gravy for sauce. And then for dessert, we have apple pie, but we're allowing him to have ice
Slash.
cream. Yes,
Yeah.
slash ice cream. And then for condiments, we have butter. So that is Rob's Thanksgiving dinner if he can only pick one thing out of every category.
Well, the good thing about Thanksgiving is you don't have to pick one thing.
No, it's not. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I will
know.
eat myself into an oblivion that day.
Well, let us know in the comments what I got wrong. What would you prefer? Or you could tell me how right I am because I know I'm right. But
Oh yeah. I can't say I only disagreed on a couple, but I think overall.
what would you pick for drink? I'm curious. That was an interesting question.
That is a hard one.
Water. I mean, You kind of have to have that, but like
Yeah.
throw in the fact that you could get some water later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it would be between like water or hot cider for me.
Hot cider's cool, but you can't drink it all day.
That's true. And
Hot cider's probably like the best drink out of those.
yeah, I
But
agree.
You're just going to be drinking hot cider
Yeah, I
all
would
day?
say I'm probably gonna have to go with water because like
Okay, so
if we
just
were-
make me look like an
Yeah,
idiot.
well, listen. If we're in the alcohol category, I'd have to say liquor, and that's just for the
Yeah, some
sake of
bourbon?
saving. Yes, bourbon, of course. I always have to have bourbon on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, you have to. I have it just on a regular week too. But Rob knows that. But
Oh no, yeah.
But
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with a good glass of bourbon.
I would say just for the sake of saving space in my stomach for later, I would say water or liquor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's
So,
fair.
yep.
Now just can't drink liquor too early. You got to pace yourself,
Oh,
or you'll
for
be out
sure.
before the food.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want that to happen.
You want the nap after the food, not before the food.
You got to time
So-
it perfect.
Yes, 100%.
Do you have any other Thanksgiving traditions that you guys do?
Not that I think of. Since we already like to eat because we are Italian.
Yeah,
So I would
yeah.
say just the eatings. We play some board games. So we are.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we get together. We always have a big group. So we also like to play like Cards Against Humanity.
That's
and stuff
fun.
like that, which is really fun.
What time do you guys
But,
eat? That's always a big
yeah.
point. I bet you're
think it
Italian. I bet you
depends.
eat later, right?
Yes, sir. You got it. What about you guys?
It keeps getting earlier and earlier. I feel like some people say they eat like 11 o'clock. That just is crazy.
Yeah, that's
to me.
wild. I feel
I'd
like
say
that's
probably
wild.
like 4, like 5 maybe or
Yeah,
so.
that's a good time.
What
I
about
think-
you guys? Are you guys 7?
Yeah, I would say 6, 7.
Do you eat the day? Do you fast?
So we try to eat a little bit. Like we make a breakfast casserole, but
Oh,
all of
okay.
us, me and my cousins, we try to like see who can eat the most. So which is
I love
terrible.
it. I
It's
love it.
absolutely terrible. And then one of us ends up getting sick every year, just on the ground, laying down flat, like food coma.
That's too funny.
But yeah, no, we eat a little bit just because I've always heard if you fast the whole day, you actually can't eat as much later.
Okay, that's a good
So,
tip for all you guys.
Yeah,
out there.
I always
didn't
look
know
up
that.
competitive eating tips on before Thanksgiving every
Drink
year.
lettuce. Eat lettuce and drink water. That's what
Yeah,
they
pretty
do.
much. Like anything to expand your stomach before you eat is always like a good plan. But
I love how you're approaching this like a competitive eater.
oh yeah, there's 10 of us, so I have to beat 9 other people. So I have to be
That's
really
awesome.
like, I have to have a plan to it. So, but
Right, yeah.
yeah.
Thanksgiving's the best. It's football, hanging out with your family, and then it's cool also because you get the next day off too built in.
oh yeah,
Because like Christmas, you don't always get the next day. Thanksgiving, you got Thursday and Friday,
that's true.
unless you work where we work, and sometimes you got events. But
Yeah.
shout out to all the people and everyone come to the Dogs game on that Friday.
Yes,
right?
yes, that's true. But that'll be fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I think sometimes working events, that's why I like working events. It's
Yeah.
actually a lot of fun. And,
It is.
we're all pretty good friends here, so it's like hanging out with your extended family.
That's
So
true.
even if we come in on holidays, but
Yeah, we've done it where we had an event at Thanksgiving in the past where we all like brought in stuff. And,
yeah.
And had like a Thanksgiving at work. But
Ooh,
yeah,
that
I
actually
think that's a good segue to our upcoming events.
Yes, definitely. So
November's a butt kicker for us. It's the best. It's probably one of the busier months of the year all throughout. You heard us, Paige and I talking about that before, but it's a big one. So we'll start out with Encanto, which is actually have already happened by the time this aired, but it is in November, so I wanted to give it a shout out. Excited for it. It's a live band. It's going to be a great show. I'm sure everybody that came had a great time. Maverick City Music is on Friday, November 3rd. That one's sold out.
yeah, that one's going to be a really good one.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. So I'm looking really forward to Friday. And I know people are already asking what time doors open on Facebook. So
Right.
I think that one's it's going to be really good. I can't wait to see the lines lined up. I think we're going to have a line lined up before the doors even open.
Oh yeah. That's one of those that like almost sold out basically as we put it on sale.
Yeah.
So
So
people are pumped for it. It's going to be a great show. The Dogs play twice this weekend. They play on Friday, November 3rd, and then Saturday, November 4th. I think it's Grateful Dead night one night this week. So
Yeah.
if you're a Grateful Dead fan, come on out and get you a custom jersey.
Yep, I believe it's on Saturday. So Grateful Dogs, and I think you can bring your dog to that game too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's awesome. That's always so much fun. And then we have the Chocolate Festival on November 4th. First time we've ever had it. It's if you love chocolate, you need to come to this event. You can't say that you love chocolate if you don't come to this event. I'm throwing that out.
It's a
there
rule.
right now.
Like anybody that lives in Roanoke or remotely close to Berglund Center, if you don't come here, you can never say you like chocolate or have a Reese's again. And we don't make the rules. I'm just kidding.
No, we do make the rules. Next, we have the annual stock market put on by the Junior League. It comes every year. It's such an awesome event. To me, this kind of kicks off Christmas season because Santa Claus comes. Ooh. And if you're looking to get some Christmas shopping done, it's November 10th through the 12th. It's the 35th time. Like I said, it's put on by the Junior League, and they always do such a great job.
Yeah.
November 10th is one Tiffany and I are looking forward to. Theo Vaughn in the Coliseum, the big building. It's getting close to a sellout, so if you want tickets to go to that show, he's never been to Roanoke before, make sure you go grab them. Tiffany, I know that you got your tickets already.
Yeah, I did. I used the pre-sale, and I got some because I love that man. I listen to his podcast, and I'm really excited to see his stand-up. I don't know if you've watched anything he's had on Netflix, but I think the more recent one, the second one he has on there, that one's the best, and it's so funny. I was like crying, laughing, watching it.
He's so good. We're lucky to have him because he's like one of the biggest names in comedy right now.
Oh, definitely. I'm super stoked for that show. So
next, that same weekend, it's a busy one for us. We got the Dogs on Saturday, November 11th. And then rolling right into that Sunday, our poor ops guys, we got On Top of Ice, back on top of ice. We got WWE on November 12th. That's always such a great show. They always put on such a good performance. If you like the WWE, if you're a fan of wrestling, you got to come out and see that one. November 17th, we got Rodney Carrington, a great comedian. November 18th, we have a recycling event for electronics. So if you guys have any old computers or printers or batteries or any sort of electronics that have just been sitting at your house and you don't know how to get rid of them, come to Berglund Center on November 18th. November 19th is our first public skate date. We just got brand new skates, Tiffany.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, so they're ready to go.
Awesome.
Public skate is so much fun. We play music. You come out with the whole family, and it's a great time. It's inexpensive if you're looking for something to do on a budget. And then the Dogs on November 22nd. And then the Dogs again on the 24th. And then we have ice bumper cars, which I think is sold out, right?
Yeah, so I actually just checked today, and I believe our ice bumper cars are pretty much sold out until March, which is wild. But exciting. Super exciting. I actually got in them this year. I've never been in them, and they are a blast. I got a little dizzy, and I still had fun. Yes, I loved it. But just double check on there just in case any dates for whatever reason are released. Just keep checking back on that calendar if you guys want to come do it. And if not, you can still do public skate, and those are also a blast. I do that every year. So
yeah. Ice bumper cars, if you're wanting to come, you need to book it now because they sell it every year. If you have a birthday party or something like that, you can book a private event too. So look for our website for more details on that. The 25th, Martina McBride, Christmas show. Thanksgiving is past. She's going to be doing some Christmas music. So that's an awesome show. And then we have Public Skate on the 26th. And then Bob Dylan on the 29th, the legend Bob Dylan. He was here a couple of years ago. I don't know when's the next time he's going to be back. I think there's like 300 tickets left. So if you're wanting to see the legend Bob Dylan, I would suggest getting your tickets as soon as you can. And then lastly, on November 30th is Scotty McCreery. Awesome country show. It's going to be a great time. Country shows are always so much fun. Everyone's always in such good spirits and having a good time. So, man, that was a mouthful, but that's all of our
Yeah, we're really excited for all those events, though. I can't wait. I know I'm really excited, especially for next weekend. I've never worked a WWE show, obviously, so I'm excited for that one. Yeah, I can't wait. I think I've told everybody in the building because we've been talking about WWE, but that was my dream job growing up, was being one of the divas. I still dress like that, but like it's fine.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. But
one year we got in the ring. That was one of my dreams.
No way.
Because you can't really picture like how the ropes feel. Apparently they put like 2x4s underneath the ring, so that way it makes that creaking sound. But I was such a big wrestling fan growing up. We had Big Show here and Goldust one time. I mean, we get some of the premier acts. So if you're into WWE, you got to come.
Yeah, definitely. And I know the event card does change on that for who's coming, but just stay tuned. I'm sure whoever they're going to bring to us is still going to be amazing. So if you're looking at tickets for that or you're on the fence, I would just go ahead and get those because, like I said, there could be some surprises that we don't even know about. So.
Right, yeah. And if you didn't get that full list of events, if you weren't writing down I don't even know.
As you go.
15 events. 20 out of 30 days. Just go to our website, berglundcenter.live, and you'll see our full calendar there. But November's a busy month. We got something for everybody. So if you're looking for something to do, we've got family in town, come check us out.
Yeah. So we're going to move on to our next segment, which is Pop Goes Berglund.
All right, did we figure out a theme song for this?
We were going to do the pop noise.
Pop. No.
There you go. Wait,
No.
are we both going to do it? There we go. See, Goes Berglund. There we go.
All right, we're workshopping that.
Yeah,
one.
we're going to
We'll
have to
something
fix
better
that.
for
I'm going to have to make something for us. But so something that everyone has been talking about, everyone, their mom, their cousins, it's probably going to be the topic of Thanksgiving, I'm sure. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not a big Swiftie, but even I have heard about
on the
this.
internet.
Oh,
We
I'm
love
not
Taylor
supposed
Swift.
to say that. We love Taylor Swift. I'm sorry. Ooh,
No, I'm just
yikes.
kidding.
But anyways, don't come for me, Swifties. But I will say I do enjoy music and I do enjoy football. So this has been a really cool kind of, I feel like people are saying she's had an impact on their performance. So Rob, I know you're the football fan here. So what do you think of all of this?
Okay, so I will break this down because I am a Swiftie.
Okay.
This half of the.
That's right. That's why I couldn't talk about it on the podcast for the real reason.
I was hiding behind the rest of the internet. But okay, so at first I thought that it might have been a publicity stunt.
Me too.
Because they're such an odd couple. I mean, I don't. To each his own, I guess. But like, I just didn't picture it, and like, it's so perfect for what the NFL is trying to do by engaging younger audiences and bringing in like teenage girls and women to watch football. There's a lot of women that watch football, but maybe not younger women.
Yeah.
So like everybody's been paying attention to the NFL, but I gotta tell you, I've switched. I think they're in love. I think they. I think this is one of those things where you like the opposites attract. But it's so much fun. People are like sick of it. Like, oh my gosh, all they do is show Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It's like it's for 10 seconds. It's a
It
funny
is.
storyline. I love how Travis Kelce didn't do good last game and she wasn't there because her international tour is getting ready to start.
Yeah.
Obviously, it has nothing to do with each other, but I think Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback, might have had the flu, but that might have a little bit more to do with it than Taylor Swift not being there. But I think it's funny. It's like I was watching the David Beckham documentary.
Yep.
Have you seen that?
No, so you had told me to watch it. I'm going to watch it next. I'm currently on a different series, and as soon as I finish it, I'm going to go back.
What are you watching?
So I'm watching Fall of the House of Usher, and it is so good.
Oh, where does it stream at?
So it's on Netflix, and
I gotta
it's
check
more on
it
the
out.
spooky side. It's like suspenseful, spooky mystery.
Perfect for October.
Yes, me and Mom are watching that together. We always go to movies, watch stuff together.
I love
that. So I'm only on the second episode, so nobody spoil it in the comments, please. But I'm going to try to finish the rest of it this week so I can make it onto that.
So the reason why I bring that up is because it's almost a perfect parallel. Like Victoria Beckham coming to David Beckham's games.
Yep.
Like it was just as much of a spectacle. Same thing. I don't know if you remember this, but when Jessica Simpson was dating Tony Romo.
Yes, I remember. And people
Yeah.
are actually making memes. I don't know if you've seen it, but they're making memes with Jessica in the stands. And they, like before, this has been going on for a while. But right when this first started, just being like, Taylor, think about Jessica and stuff like that.
I
Like,
love it. I
know,
it.
it's so crazy.
But like history repeats itself. Like it's the same thing again.
Yeah.
Just ride with it. Who knows how long it lasts? It's funny.
Yeah.
Did you see what Travis Kelce's PR? Being in marketing, I think you'd find this interesting. What his publicist did.
No, I didn't.
So what she did, and this is such a crazy move. It was her birthday, and you know how like on Instagram when it's your birthday, people will like post to their stories like "Happy birthday to my friend."
Yeah.
Somebody did that, And then they posted a picture of her in the background at the in the suite at the Chiefs game, and they put a clown face over Taylor Swift.
No way. So
and she posted it, and she reposted it. I mean, she's going to get fired immediately.
Well, exactly. But I wonder if that was to, like, drum up some more, like, conspiracy theories about it.
You know,
it's got the whole world. Well, when I say the whole world, it's got probably the whole United States talking, whoever else watches American football.
All
but,
right. I think we need to change out our Thanksgiving hats for tinfoil hats because we got.
I think so. We're consistently talking about that.
I like that theory.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna have to have an episode going forward about, like, pop culture, like, conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
I would really like that. So
stay
tuned for that episode. But I don't know. I think I'm on the other side of things. I think it's a publicity stunt. And the reason I'm going to say that, did you know that Taylor Swift is offering a concert only to Kansas City Chiefs, like, ticket subscribers?
Yeah, but, like, does she need help selling out shows?
I mean, she doesn't necessarily.
She really could go anywhere.
But do you think that this is a way for Kansas City to kind of up their, image, I guess?
No, yeah, I definitely see the benefits of it.
Yeah.
That's why my mind went there first. I mean, from the NFL's perspective, it's the demo that they're seeking after. They're the big game in town in America, and the only thing they don't have is the female demo.
Yes.
And then from Taylor Swift's perspective, she just had this monster tour. She's on such big of a role. I saw today that she's officially now a billionaire.
Wow.
So, like, what could just take her
to the next level?
Again is dating somebody in the NFL. And, like, it was so funny when they first started dating. They were like trying to downplay Travis Kelce. I mean, he's probably the best tight end of all time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, you see the benefits of both sides.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I know. I think being devil's advocate.
For love, so.
Yeah. Now, listen, if they get married or something happens, then I'll say you're right. And I'll bring you a piece of pumpkin pie. How about that?
Okay, all right.
Yes, I'll bring you real food next time. But I would be super surprised. But like I said, I mean.
I you know what? The logical part of my brain tends to agree with you, but I'm just gonna go with the naive part.
Okay, I like it.
Believe love is love.
It. Yes, okay, I like it. You know what? We're gonna, like I said,
we're mainly a love positive podcast.
We are very much so, very much so. Also, apparently, conspiracy theory positive. No pumpkin spice, and what was the last thing we said? Oh, we love cold weather. So there's our stances once again. If anyone needs to know.
Put it in the description.
I know. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, what is happening?" But
man,
so
funny.
I got two more topics for us here. But
let's hear it.
So the day that this podcast releases is National Sandwich Day. So I have to know favorite sandwich. Like, you go to a sandwich shop, you can get any sandwich. What would you get?
Okay, I got two answers for this.
All right.
I'm pretty simple when it comes to just, like, if I'm going to a sandwich shop, like turkey, provolone, mayonnaise, bacon.
Perfect.
On, like, a baguette or sourdough or something like that. Bread is really the key for me. But to tie it back into Thanksgiving, you know what I really like to do is you make the leftover sandwich.
I knew you were going there.
Yeah,
I love that. Yep.
I mean, it's the
good.
best. I even make a little sandwich at dinner where I cut my roll in half, put a little mashed potatoes, piece of turkey, and then just have a sandwich right there at dinner. I love sandwiches. I completely
agree. Me too. Also, I just realized we're talking about all this in front of this turkey. Gotta cover his ears.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yikes.
Don't listen to any of this. We're just talking about eating him the whole time.
Oh, man. Poor guy.
Yeah. But I would say I agree. The turkey sandwich that you were talking about earlier, that's exactly what I get too when I go to a sandwich shop. But there's a place here, if you're in Roanoke, you know this place called McAllister's.
Oh, yeah.
I love they have like a jalapeno turkey crunch sandwich.
Yeah.
So good. Actually had that for lunch today. It's delicious. So that's probably my favorite sandwich of all time.
I got to go to McAllister's again. You're right. That place
is so
awesome.
Good. It is amazing. But so the last thing I have for Pop Goes Berglund, and this is like a wild story, but I saw it and I thought it was hilarious. So there was a couple at the top of the Eiffel Tower. They were just kind of exploring Paris. They were just on a trip together.
Okay.
Well, somebody started climbing up the Eiffel Tower, just, nothing on them, just free climbing. So they actually shut down. They didn't let anybody go up or down. So this couple was at the top of the Eiffel Tower, and this man was deciding he was going to propose, like, later in the day. They were going to go to a nice dinner.
Okay.
They were up there for so long that he just decided to propose right there at the top. So picture this. They're at the top of the Eiffel Tower. there's just sirens going off like they're trying to grab this man off the Eiffel Tower, and this man is proposing to this lady, and luckily she said yes. But
that is such a cool
yeah,
story.
but I just thought it was such a funny story, so I wanted to bring that up.
That is hilarious. I bet you he was
like,
just so nervous.
He
was.
was.
Like, I got to do this now.
Yeah, because, I mean, they were up there, I think, I read, like, for at least 2 hours. And I know when you're sitting in a place there,
goodness.
you're kind of sweating, you know, you're overthinking the proposal. And he's
Yeah.
like, you know what, I'm going to just get this over with now. And he just proposed up there. So, and that'll go with our love positive theme. There you go.
Hey, what a way to end it.
Yeah. So that's the last thing for Pop Goes Berglund.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we will end that segment. So,
Well, awesome, Tiff. Episode 4 in the books. Happy Thanksgiving month to everybody, since you'll be watching this in the beginning of November. The holiday season is officially here. I hope everyone had a fun Thanksgiving. But yeah, it's maybe the best time of the year. I think we had that debate last time, but I love it. Get to be with family. Here's the kickoff. So happy holiday start to everybody out there, and we hope to see you guys at Berglund Center in the near future.
yeah, sounds good. And happy episode 4. We will see you guys for the next episode next month.